children, take them away.
And welcome to the way of the Scruff. And the whole process is to give you all the knowledge that you need to be a successful trader, be that a day trader or a swing trader, as the modules are going to be broken up. The first section is all about day trading, then we will move into swing trading. But before you get to the nitty-gritty of where to enter a market, where to exit a market, you actually need to know what your homework is.
It is like a finger pointing away to the moon. Don't concentrate on the finger or you will miss all that heavenly glory.
So the first part of the modules is that homework. It is how to set up your charts, how to understand your position size, how to understand market conditions. Because believe it or not, all of these are far more important than your entry and exit.
You must unlearn what you have learned.
All right, I'll give it a try.
No, try not. Do or do not. There is no try.
The entry and exit are the last part of the puzzle. So what we're going to do, I'm going to go on the screen, I'm going to show you what the module headings are, and then from this introduction you'll have a brief outline of what to expect as modules become available. And as always, you can contact me in the Discord group, clarify any questions, and if you do have any queries that need a deeper answer, we can also add an extra layer into the modules as an ongoing process. So let's jump on and we'll see where we're going to go with this journey, and I look forward to seeing you in the modules.
Well, we're waiting.
Okay guys, let me give you a brief overlay of what the modules are going to be. So as we can see here, we have a list of 30 modules. Now this is an ongoing project, because if you have deeper queries and I feel it's valid, it will be added into the module cycle, because markets change and dynamics change and you need to keep up with it. So this will be an ongoing project for all of you guys. Okay, now we're going to start with the basics, and I'm going to assume that you've never seen a computer or a trade setup before. So it really is baby steps from the beginning to the completion of a trade. Now, the setup of your system is quite important. You need to know how to lay your charts out, and you also need some form of currency basket or product basket. And that's what the window of the world is. And I'll show you how to do that. Then it comes into your journaling. Believe it or not, your journaling is very important, especially in the beginning of your trading career, because you don't need to concentrate on the wins. You need to understand what is going wrong, and the journal will highlight that. And there are certain tools and websites that you can use in order to gain some information, and I'm going to bring that up as well. In other words, we start to fill up your toolbox. From there, we move on to how you would guide your position size, because greed is a big factor in trading. In other words, you chase money. Money is the byproduct of you doing a good job. Do not chase the money. So sizing is incredibly important. Then it's the time that you have to trade. Now you can day trade any time within a 24-hour period. Doesn't matter. But that period depends on your lifestyle. And in this module, we will go through good times to trade and decent products to look at within that time frame if you are day trading. Okay. Then we're going to go through the different types of trading, the disciplines of trading, because there are 4 primary disciplines. And in this one, we will go through them, explain what they are, why they're there, and then you can make a choice as to what type of trader you're going to be. Then we start moving into how to set your day up for. In other words, pre-market. Little rituals that you will go through to ensure that you are ready and in tune with the market. This takes us into a deeper dive into the window of the world, your chosen basket of products, and how they correlate with each other. Then we're going to look how to filter down from your basket into the chosen product or instrument of the day, because chasing markets is very dangerous. So therefore, you need to be able to zoom into the best one and see certain criteria. This is then going to be narrowed down into the criteria of the trade. In other words, you've gone from your basket of products. Now you've got to a single asset. You need to narrow that single asset into a tradable position. And that's what we're going to go through here. How to map your chart out. This will be how to draw all your levels correctly. This is also then verified in the next part, where you're using Fibonacci to verify levels and strengthen the roadmap that you're looking for. How to place a trading arena onto your chart. Now, a trading arena is used within ATR, and what it's doing is it is defining the parameters. So you've come from set of products into a product, into a type of trade you want, mapped out where it's going to be, verify that map, and now what we're going to do is work out the full range it can work within, and this will help you with your risk management and again position sizing. We'll then move into what an anchor chart is. An anchor chart is where you focus most of your attention. We will look at +1, -1, multi-time frame analysis based from that anchor chart. It will then move down into 2 trigger points, because just because you've seen your trade, you know what you're looking for, you also need a trigger to verify it. And as you might have guessed, I am very consistent in my trading, and that's because I use 2 triggers. I want double confirmation. We will then go deeper into golden eye. Golden eye is the ratios of numbers that react constantly within the charts, and this will help you with your targeting and again your risk management. We're then going to deep dive into what a Bollinger Band is, because the Bollinger Band, believe it or not, can show you a great amount of information showing you the state of play of the market, not so much triggers, the state of play to help guide your trade. Similarly with an RSI, now there are 2 types of RSI. There is the slow RSI and there's the fast RSI, and we will be looking at both because in tandem they work very well to help guide your trade. How to set a sensible target. Move down into the risk management side, how to control your stop. Now your stop has one job. It is only there to protect the account, but it needs to be sensible. But then what you need to do is be able to reduce exposure and increase the upside. Well, that's what Scruffy Madness does. We then go deeper into the 2 trigger points, because at this point we've gone all the way down through the process and we need to refine how these triggers are going to work within the chart. The entry candle that will then follow, how you address it, where you're going to put your order, etc. We then look at how you manage your trade to stay into it much longer and increase the upside profit. This is also in tandem with trailing a stop to not only protect the asset but gain extra profits by allowing a trade to run to its full potential. Deep dive into Fib, because your Fibonacci is not only the roadmap of your chart that can verify levels, it can give you an entry, it can give you a risk-free, it can give you various TP points, but more importantly, it can also show you where your pain threshold is, where your maximum stop is. We will then discuss mindset, how to control the mind, stop you gambling, understand how to lay out your finances, because believe it or not, if you've got this all in place, it calms the mind down. So that's one of the subjects we'll look in. So it's how to set your bank accounts out, how to do downtime, how to walk away, and what to do if something goes incredibly wrong. How to read a chart from top to bottom. In other words, understand where the pressure points are, why they're there, and then how to trade against or with them. We will then look at when not to trade. And these are all part of the mindset portfolio of modules, because believe it or not, knowing when not to trade and sit on your hands is as good a position as knowing when to trade. You're better making nothing than going in on a whim and losing a lot. And then finally, we're going to look at news. How to read the news, how to understand the news, and how to trade a news spike. And that will be your 30 modules. And as I say, it's ongoing. It will increase through time. And if there's any queries, by all means, fire them over to me, and I'll always be here to clarify them for you. So that's a brief look at what the course is going to be. It is available to Rogue Plus members only, and all the information that is within this is in the Discord, but there are over 600 videos there, and sometimes you get a little bit lost in the translation trying to find it. This series will be step by step, start to finish, to take you from a beginner trader to a profitable trader. So as always, guys, do what you love and the money will follow. See you in the modules.